Welcome to Insightrove, where we explore the lives of remarkable individuals who have left an indelible mark on history. Today, we embark on a journey through the life of Gautam Buddha, also known as the Enlightened One. His story is one of profound wisdom, compassion, and spiritual awakening, inspiring millions around the world to seek truth and liberation. Our story begins over 2.5 millennia ago in the ancient kingdom of Kapilavastu, where a prince named Siddhartha Gautam was born into luxury and privilege. Despite his opulent surroundings, Siddhartha felt a deep sense of discontentment, for he sensed that material wealth alone could not bring lasting happiness. As he grew older, Siddhartha became increasingly aware of the suffering that plagued the world beyond the palace walls. Determined to find answers to life's deepest questions, he embarked on a journey of self-discovery that would ultimately lead him to enlightenment. Driven by an unquenchable thirst for truth, Siddhartha renounced his princely title and set out into the wilderness in search of enlightenment. For years, he practiced austerities and meditation under the guidance of renowned spiritual teachers, but still he found no lasting peace. It was during this time that Siddhartha encountered the four sights: an old man, a sick man, a corpse, and a wandering ascetic. These encounters profoundly affected Siddhartha, leading him to confront the reality of suffering and impermanence. He realized that all beings are subject to old age, sickness, and death, and that true happiness could not be found in the pursuit of worldly pleasures. Undeterred by setbacks and hardships, Siddhartha resolved to sit beneath the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya until he attained enlightenment. For 49 days and nights, he wrestled with the demons of doubts and desire until finally, on the full moon of May, he experienced the ultimate breakthrough. In that moment of profound insight, Siddhartha Gautam became the Buddha, the awakened one. He had penetrated the deepest truths of existence, uncovering the Four Noble Truths and the Noble Eightfold Path, which form the cornerstone of his teachings. Determined to share his newfound wisdom with others, the Buddha traveled throughout northern India, teaching the path to liberation to all who would listen. He emphasized the importance of cultivating mindfulness and compassion in daily life, and he encountered his followers to question, investigate, and test his teachings for themselves. The Buddha's teachings were not confined to monastic settings. He spoke to people from all walks of life, offering practical guidance on how to live a life of virtue, wisdom, and compassion. One of the Buddha's most significant teachings came in the form of his first sermon, delivered to 5 ascetic companions in the deer park at Sarnath. In this discourse, known as the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, the Buddha laid out the Four Noble Truths: the truth of suffering, the truth of the cause of the suffering, the truth of the cessation of suffering, and the truth of the path leading to the cessation of suffering. He also expounded upon the Noble Eightfold Path, which serves as a guide to ethical conduct, mental discipline, and wisdom. As words of the Buddha's teachings spread far and wide, a community of followers known as the Sangha began to form. Comprising monks, nuns, laymen, and laywomen, the Sangha provided support and guidance to those on the path to enlightenment. Monastic life offered practitioners the opportunity to cultivate mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom through meditation, study, and ethical living. The Sangha became a refuge for those seeking spiritual growth and liberation from the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Throughout his ministry, the Buddha performed countless acts of compassion and wisdom, but perhaps none so profound as the miracle of meter. When a rival faction sought to undermine his teachings, the Buddha responded with boundless love and forgiveness, transforming their hearts with his radiant presence. This display of unconditional love and compassion touched the hearts of all who witnessed it, demonstrating the transformative power of metta or loving kindness in overcoming hatred and animosity. For over 4 decades, the Buddha traveled throughout northern India, sharing his teachings with all who would listen. His discourses covered a vast array of topics, from ethics and meditation to the nature of reality and the path to liberation. The Buddha's teachings were characterized by their clarity, profundity, and practicality, offering guidance on how to live a life of virtue, wisdom, and compassion in the midst of worldly challenges. He spoke to people from all walks of life, from kings and nobles to farmers and merchants, imparting timeless truths that continue to resonate with seekers of truth and peace today. As the Buddha's apostle with the wisdom and compassion to lead others on the path to awakening. Finally, at the age of 80, surrounded by his devoted disciples, the Buddha entered into parinirvana or final nirvana as he passed away peacefully in the town of Kushinagar. His profound teachings, known as the Dharma, continue to illuminate the path to liberation for countless beings across the ages. The legacy of Gautam Buddha lives on as a beacon of wisdom, compassion, and enlightenment for humanity. His teachings offer timeless guidance on how to navigate the complexities of life, overcome suffering, and cultivate inner peace and happiness. By embodying the virtues of mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom, we can follow in the footsteps of the Buddha and awaken to the true nature of reality. May his life serve as an inspiration for all beings to embark on the journey of self-discovery and liberation, and may we all walk the path of wisdom and compassion towards the ultimate goal of enlightenment. As we conclude this journey through the life of Gautam Buddha, we invite you to reflect on his teachings and contemplate how they can guide you on your own spiritual journey. Join us next time as we continue to explore the lives of extraordinary individuals who have shaped the course of history and inspired generations to come. Until then, may you be filled with peace, wisdom, and boundless compassion on your path to awakening. Take care.